Hey everyone, Intrepid Cap here, and welcome to the next video in my Guild Wars 2 playthrough series. So today we will be tackling the third chapter of the personal story. The first two chapters that are behind us were obviously based on the choices that we made when we created our character. Now the third chapter is still somewhat based on one of the choices that we made, that being the fact that we created a human character. The other races will be experiencing this particular chapter slightly differently. So, in this chapter, we are going to be introduced to the three orders of Tyria that were created to fight the dragons. And we'll be doing a couple of missions. And at the end of the chapter, we will be making the choice of the final order that we want to join for our playthrough of the game. And this is going to be affecting quite a few of the chapters following this point. So let's get started and let's explore the rest of the story. Right, so we have fairly recently hit level 30, which means we are now ready to start the next chapter of our personal story. And as I've mentioned in my previous video, we've now moved past the stories that were based on the choices that you made during the character creation, and we are now moving on to sort of the next part, the next arc of the personal story. So we are moving on to being introduced to the three orders of Tyria, and I have to go to the throne room. So I received a message from Countess Anise, summoned to the throne, hero of Shameware. By the will and command of Queen Jenna of Kryta, you are hereby formally summoned to attend the royal presence. When you are ready, you are welcome to visit her throne room in Divinity's Reach. Until next we meet, may the six gods watch over you in all things. All right. So, um, I have obviously become important enough that I can visit the Queen whenever I actually feel like it. So, let us head to the throne room and go and see what Queen Jenna wants.
Your Majesty, Captain Thackeray, I was summoned?
Indeed. I'm glad you're here, my friend. Kryta needs you once more.
You know I'll do anything I can to help. What's the problem, Captain?
There's a swamp in southern Kryta called Lichcroft Mere. The area's been hit hard by our war with the Centaurs. Most of the lumber there goes to build catapults and defenses, so it's common practice to use strips of marsh moss instead of firewood on cold nights. However, the Seraph have brought me recent reports that risen undead, servants of Or, have been seen in the swamp.
Risen? The dragon's minions? If they're in the swamp, anyone who goes in there would be in great danger.
Precisely. The three orders of Tyria are pushing to be involved, but can't agree on a plan. While they bicker, my people are at risk. Hero, I have summoned you to act as advocate of the crown. I want you to meet with the orders and take charge of the situation.
You'll be dealing with the Vigil, the Durman Priory, and the Order of Whispers. All three specialize in fighting Zaitan and its minions. However, they all use different methods. It'll be your job to decide which plan is best, and then act on it.
You will have the full authority of the crown to handle this situation. Will you accept this task, Hero?
Your Majesty, I will. I'm honored to serve Kryta and my queen.
Thank you. Go, and meet with the Order representatives as soon as possible. I look forward to your report.
Right. So we need to go travel to Ericwood Trade Camp, which I believe is in Kessex Hills, if memory serves me. So let's zoom out. Yeah, right over there. So it's a bit of a distance to travel. Let's get ourselves shortest route would probably be through there. And as per usual, if I hit any events on the way, I will probably participate. Okay, let's take a shortcut. Hop on my 4x4. So I still need to open up this map. I might actually not have been taking such a massive shortcut, but that's okay. I have to gather 15 resources with a logging axe as one of my dailies, so I'll be doing that. There's another gummo sapling over there. Okay. The iron ore I'm going to skip, despite some of my earlier advice to pick up as much resources as you can, because my iron bank is completely full at the moment. That's one of my dailies done. I'm so used to exploring, this actually does kind of go against my grain to just skip everything. Right. Warbeast can't swim, so we have to switch mounts. And let's scan for treasures while I'm doing this. If I'm lucky, I'll pick something up. Where am I going? I am also trying to open up as much of the map as I can. My skim has detected something. Now, if you're new to the game, you won't have access to this. This was introduced in the previous expansion, I believe, Castora. I can't remember the name right now. But this was one of the masteries that you unlock, the ability to scan for treasures in the water. And I just discovered another one. Okay, so before I jump in there, the three orders are the Order of Whispers, the Priory, and the Vigil. I am not a big fan of the Order of Whispers, so I usually avoid them.
Come on, pick a number. It's fun.
Where have you been? Leave that nice person alone and come to me.
Finally. Thank Dwayne you're here. I am Scholar Josir of the Durman Priory. We've been expecting you.
You're here to make decisions, and that's exactly what we need.
For once, Ehan's right about something. I'm Hiroki, a crusader with the Vigil. The Risen forces are active in Lichcroft Mere. There are missing villagers, mostly children. We've got to get soldiers in there. The Vigil has a squad standing by. They're ready to sweep the area on your signal, Advocate. Just give the word.
Advocate, I'm sure you can see that such an approach would only cause more problems. The Durman Priory has a wondrous device called the Mortis Verge. We believe in using intellect to fight the dragons. Saves on manpower, you know, and we have achieved some marvelous advancements.
Your device is theoretical, untested. You want to risk children on that? Vigil steel is tried and true.
I'm with the Order of Whispers. We brought this to the Queen's attention, but we'll leave the frontline fighting to the others.
Very well. Hiroki, Josir, give me a moment to think this over, and then I'll decide.
So you can take a moment to speak to these people to see what they want to do and what their focus is. So you can ask questions about the Vigil, you can ask about the choices, you can make the decision, and you can do the same if you speak to Josir over here. I'm just going to go with the Vigil. And I think for this particular playthrough, I'll probably go with the Vigil as well. And that is the end of the first part of the chapter. And we are getting some armor here. Precision condition damage, precision and power, toughness and vitality. We'll go for the power, as always. And we just got ourselves another bag. This should open up my inventory just a little bit. I'll put this here. And then just shift things out of the way to make space for all the things. And I'll equip the mantle. Right. And we've leveled up. I don't use the focus, so it doesn't matter what I choose here. Right, so we need to get to Lichcroft Mere, which is off to the side. It's not too far. So, brief description of the three orders. The Vigil, as you might guess by Hiroki's armor, is a group of soldiers. They open to the down and dirty fighting. The Priory, as you can guess by Josiah's choices, the Priory focuses on gathering knowledge and using knowledge to fight. And the Order of Whispers are basically your black ops and spies type of guys. They all exist to fight the dragon, and the only dragon that you know about this particular part of the story is Zaitan. Zaitan is the dragon of the undead, and as a result, you have lots of undead, or referred to as risen, in Guild Wars 2.
The rumors were true. Glad to see you, Advocate, but I wish I had better news. We've got a problem. The Vigil squad sent to meet us has been overrun during an initial sweep of the swamp. The area's crawling with hostiles. The children are still out there, and now my soldiers are in jeopardy as well. It's down to you and me.
Don't worry, Hiroki. I can handle myself in a fight. If you're willing, we can rescue your soldiers and then find those kids.
Your courage does you credit. Vigil soldiers are well-trained, dedicated, and determined to defend Tyria. You'd fit right in. If my squad followed protocol, they'll have dug in to wait for reinforcements. We'll need to look for a makeshift bunker.
Then that is what we'll do. I'm ready to move out when you are.
Okay, so throughout the course of this chapter, the three representatives are going to be hinting that you should be joining them because they really, really want you. So I've just unlocked my elite skill. And for that, since I'm kind of running a Elementalist Minion Master at the moment, I'm going to unlock Glyph of Elementals. I've got 8 points left, so I can unlock. I have this habit, and this is a personal thing, of trying to finish a particular group of skills and traits before I'm moving on to the next group. You don't have to do this. Definitely follow your own idea of what you want to do. Right. I've removed my Glyph of Elementals for some reason. But anyways, so somebody tipped me off in my comments that you can actually auto-cast this, so it should keep my elemental up and my elemental attacking when I'm not paying attention. So let's go look for the soldiers.
The undead don't gather like this without cause. I can only imagine what horror was behind this. Hurry. It's hard to believe anyone could survive here for long.
Thank the pale tree. We're over here. Crusader Hiroki, thank the pale tree. You're a sight for sore eyes.
It's good to see you're still alive, Serena. What's the status of your troops?
We found several children hiding in the swamp. As we were helping them, we were overrun. We dug in here to repel an undead attack. It's not going well, Crusader. The Risen have pinned us down and inflicted heavy casualties. As the commander of this unit, I take full responsibility.
Remember your oath, Serena. Your soldiers swore to protect the innocent, and that's exactly what they did. We are the light in the darkness. The soldiers in your command died with honor.
What do we do now, Hiroki? Head back out of the swamp?
This isn't over yet, Advocate. Not while there are still people lost in the swamp out there. The mission will go on. The children are our top priority. We'll hold off the undead, and when their lines break, we'll get the kids to safety. Tactician?
You heard the Crusader. Vigil, form a defensive perimeter. You two, take the east. You two, the west. Eyes sharp.
The Advocate and I will cover the center. Move out.
Okay, let's do a quick skill swap.
What's wrong, little one? Scared?
I'm going to put this on auto
And
cost
what, pray tell, is wrong with being green?
and see if we can get 3 elementals up
Nothing.
at the same time.
Just a turn of phrase.
Turn your phrase.
I heard this was nerfed a little bit, but I haven't been able to test that out for myself.
Come here!
I feel good.
Incoming. Incoming. Too many to count.
You're a big help.
Okay, I'll put 2 elementals up.
Count.
Ready your weapons, not your sarcasm, you idiots. Incoming!
These guys can really come in a little bit faster if you ask me. There we go.
This one, kill.
Okay, 4 elementals. This is about as close as you get to being a minion master with an elementalist. And having this on autocast does save me of, from keeping track of when my elementalists expire. My elementalists, I meant my elementals. Because that was always a bit of a pain. Like in the middle of a fight. This is not a hard fight, but in a more intense fight, keeping track of the elementals becomes a bit difficult. So yeah, one of them's
Don't
expired.
give up. Hiroki will see us through.
Now shut eyes open, soldiers.
Come lads, if you're going to attack, attack. I'm on the clock here. Leave them to burn.
Time to do some real damage. The undead are falling back, and they lack the numbers for a quick rally. Well done, everyone.
This is our chance to get the children out. Soldier, what's Tactician Serena's status? Is she badly injured?
She's conscious, Crusader, but in rough shape. I'm no expert on Sylvari, but it looks pretty bad.
Leave me. I'm not afraid to die. I gave my oath.
The Vigil doesn't leave anyone behind, Serena. You don't have permission to die, do you hear me?
I hear you, Crusader. And thank you.
We go out the way we came in. Move fast, keep the children together, and don't stop unless you absolutely have to.
Agreed. Vigil, move out.
Okay, let's go. So if I remember correctly, we are not really going to get attacked on the way out. As long as everybody sticks with me. Yeah, nothing spawning, so I think we're fine.
I can't believe we made it out. Serena, you're hurt.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the children.
Worry about both. Do what you can for her wounds out. We'll carry Serena if we have to. Let's go. We don't have much time before those undead return. In number.
Okay, and we are finished. So I have to go and meet the 3 representatives now in my home instance in Divinity's Reach. And now this is your home instance, and as you can see, my home instance is a little bit upgraded. Not as upgraded as some of the instances that you will see out there, but as you play the game, you get the ability to unlock things that you can add to your home instance. So in this particular case, I've got some wood nodes, pinatas from the Dragon Bash, Halloween candy corn node, quartz crystal, sprocket generator, some more wood, and a couple of chests that I've added over time. I haven't really focused on it. I'm kind of working on it slowly when I feel like it, but it's not a major drive of mine at the moment.
We need to deal the undead a decisive blow. Remove the army, and we remove the threat.
There's an intelligence to their movements. We need to discover the root of the problem, not just follow them from fight to fight.
At the cost of lives? The undead are attacking now. If we sit idle, people will die.
Okay, let's talk.
Advocate, the representatives have reported your success. Well done.
Thank you, Logan. I'm glad we saved the children, but the undead are still a problem.
I'm told the children saw a Seraph soldier in the swamp, and their stories were quite appalling. They were as frightened of him as of the undead. If this was that soldier, the children say he's become violent and incoherent. They also say that the undead weren't attacking him.
There aren't any Seraph outposts in Lichcroft Mere. What's a lone soldier doing out there?
According to Seraph reports, a corporal named Kellock didn't report for duty. I'd assumed he was AWOL in Lion's Arch, but maybe there's more to it.
This Kellock could be under Zaitan's influence. Could he be inciting the Risen and making them more aggressive? Maybe he's a necromancer?
We don't have time for theories, Advocate. Vigil scouts marked more undead approaching the town of Triskel Quay. The corruption is spreading.
If so, then Triskel Quay is just a symptom. Whatever's drawing the undead inland will continue to do so even if we save the town. We should investigate what happened to Kellock. He may be the key to these attacks. Till we know what's going on, we're just plugging leaks.
You want to go on a wild goose chase, Ehan? Fine. But don't risk Triskel Quay. We need soldiers to defend the town or people will die.
A few will die now, but we'd be saving many in the long run. The Order of Whispers is prepared to make that exchange.
It's a good thing that decision's not up to you two. Advocate, it's in your hands.
Now, as you can see, the Order of Whispers tends to be pretty cold and calculating. So I am going to... Again, you've got choices here, but it doesn't matter what you're taking. So, I personally am not a fan of the Order of Whispers missions, so by default I'll be going with the Vigil again. So every one of these stories you're basically going to have a choice between two of them, whether it's Order of Whispers and Priory, or Priory and Vigil, or Vigil and Order of Whispers. So
we stand for the weak and helpless.
okay. So we are going to go to Triskel Quay. And we're getting a bit of an upgrade here to our scepter. So I will just switch that over. Okay. Now we actually ran through Triskel Quay on the way to our previous mission. There it is over here. I did not unlock any of the waypoints on the way, which was kind of dumb of me. So we're going to have to run a bit of a distance again. Right, here's Triskel Quay in front of us. So there's the instance entrance.
It's worse than we feared. Zaitan's minions are everywhere.
It looks bad down there. Do we have enough soldiers to save the town?
Whether we do or not, we're going to try. If my death saves an innocent life, then I've done my duty as Vigil. But I plan to go down fighting.
Agreed. What's Vigil protocol in this kind of situation?
Well, we've got no time to form ranks. I sent our soldiers ahead into the town to drive back the undead. They'll need our help.
I'm ready for a fight, Hiroki. Let's not waste any more time.
Help!
Let's go rescue the soldiers that are fighting for their lives.
I feel good.
May Balthazar strengthen you.
It's a pity you can't put autocast on more than one
Everybody
skill.
else is still fighting
Still
inside.
more.
I'll guard the front entrance. Move in. There are more of us still fighting inside.
Thanks, but don't let up. Everybody else is still fighting inside.
Go on ahead. We'll hold this landing against whatever else they send.
Thanks, but don't let up. Everybody else is still fighting inside.
Let's
Thanks,
go.
but don't
I've got
let
your
up.
back. Let's go.
Everybody
I've
else
got
is
your
still
back.
fighting inside.
And I'm going to be doing this very often with my playthrough, but I'm going to be pointing out places that I died when I initially did my first playthrough of the game.
Let's go. I've got your back.
Things are a bit different when you know what you're doing. Oh, I got pretty close there. Dodge out the way like I was supposed to do the first time. I'm trying to speak to this guy.
We were in real trouble until you showed up. Those undead came out of nowhere.
How did the attack start?
First thing I saw was Corporal Kellak screaming and cursing. Then the undead started swarming and I lost track of him.
Kellak, you know him? Where is he now?
Do I know him? Sure. Kellak's assigned to this post, but he's been missing for days. It's not like him to go AWOL. Look, I don't want to get him in trouble. Kellak is a good soldier and a good man. He probably just overstayed his leave. It's that pirate girl. I don't know why he was looking for her, but I bet she's done something to him.
Pirate girl. What was her name?
I think he said it was Elastia. He probably meant Elastia Crow. She's crew of a ship docked southeast of Nebo Terrace.
All right, Captain. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Okay, we've got to go back to the Salma district again. This, unfortunately, is something that's going to happen throughout this chapter as well. Back and forth between the home instance and the map that the story is taking part in. I'm not sure why the entire instance is crossed out like this.
Alastia Crow had a rare talent for precognition. I wonder what Kellogg wanted to know.
Whatever it was, I think the information drove him mad. I'm surprised that doesn't happen to more Priory scholars, too.
Clearly, the Order of Whispers has no respect for pure research. We know so...
Advocate, good to see you. How'd your mission go?
We didn't find Kellic, but we discovered that he's connected to a pirate named Alastia Crow. I want to talk to her and see what she knows.
Talk with her? I'm afraid that's impossible. She's dead. Her pirate ship, the Ravenous, was destroyed by an undead attack 2 days ago.
You're sure she's dead? Did any of her crew survive?
Even if she's dead, Alastia was a seer. She might have seen this coming, and left something behind that we could use.
A few of her crew are still alive, camped near the wreckage of their ship. She might have told them more about what's going on.
We need to find out what Kellic wanted from Alastia. Pirates don't tend to be trusting folk. I think a little nautical infiltration and investigation is in order.
The Order of Whispers are a disreputable, shady bunch. You and the pirates would get along just fine. I have a better suggestion. Even if Alastia Crow is dead, she can still be helpful. I know an accomplished priestess of Grenth who could summon the pirate spirit.
The Durman Priory's better suggestion is to disturb the dead? You scholars really will turn over every rock to get your answers. Even tombstones.
Hiroki, any suggestions from the Vigil?
None, Advocate. While these two are squirreling for answers, Vigil soldiers will watch for another undead attack.
It's your call, Advocate. Infiltrate the pirates, or summon Alastia's spirit.
Okay, the last time I did the infiltration mission, I wanted to throw my PC out the window, so I'm not going to do that this time.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
So we are going to summon Alastia's spirit. And this time we're getting headgear upgrade.
What to do now?
And we've leveled up. Okay, so I've already introduced you guys to food, but you also get your other consumables, your utility consumables, and I'm going to go with the tuning crystal. And this over here is an unidentified die. So you can click on this and a random die will pop out. If you're lucky, it's a die that you don't have. I have unlocked most of the dies in the game so far, so I tend to keep them. I'm not sure why, but I do. So headgear. This is better. You can see more power there and slightly more precision. Although I don't have a rune slotted, so I'm going to lose out there. But I might be able to do something about that. Just see quickly. Level 65. Okay, so maybe I can't. That's fine. Let's unlock my final cantrip. Oh, I thought I'd... Never mind. I am not paying attention. Right, so this time we need to go to this map over here. The closest waypoint would be this waypoint, so let's go there. Right. So let's go and meet our priestess of Grenth. Grenth is one of the human gods and the god of death.
Hello, Josir. This must be Priestess Rai. A pleasure to meet you.
Welcome, Advocate. This will be a rare opportunity to peer beyond the shroud of death. I'll be taking notes for my records.
Notes? So you don't do this kind of thing often in the Derman Priory?
The Priory does a great deal of research on magic, from the arcane to the divine. But this is an extremely difficult ritual. I'm tremendously excited to be allowed to participate. My notes may help others in the Priory investigate ancient tombs dedicated to Grenth.
I'm looking forward to it. Priestess Rai, are we ready to begin?
We are. In a moment, I will pierce the veil between this world and the mists, and call to Elastia Crow's spirit. Be warned, she'll need time to respond. During this time, anything could cross through the portal. We may be faced with something unfriendly. Protect me while I maintain the channel, or the gate will close and all will be lost.
Understood. We'll be ready for anything.
May the Dark One bless our endeavors. Let it begin. Follow me to the heart of these caverns, where the barrier to the mists is thinnest.
It should be safe enough to cast the ritual here. Even centaurs would avoid this fetid air. This place is the dumping ground for the centaurs' fallen slaves. Gods, it's horrific.
Okay, we've even got a couple of dead goats lying around. Either that or they're sleeping, I'm not sure.
Remember, this ritual weakens the barriers between worlds. Dark things may emerge.
You can safely focus on the ritual, Priestess. My friend and I will protect you.
Grenth, Prince of Winter, hear your servant's plea. Open the gates to the mists. The living call upon the dead. In Grenth's name, Elastia Crow, seer of wily scavengers, pirate and oracle, I call your spirit to commune. Appear and speak. Three portals. Interesting. I must maintain them all, else the ritual fails. Stand ready.
Okay, we're gonna have a bunch of enemies to fight now for an unspecified period of time. I just got blapped across the screen there.
I feel good. Time to do some real damage.
I think it's basically 2 rounds out of each portal before the final kind of boss pops up.
I feel good.
Gren, preserve us. Something powerful approaches. Be careful.
Just a veteran. No worries. Oh.
Time to do some real damage.
Praise Gren. I sense the spirit we seek. Come, Elastia Crow. Speak with us. Speak, spirit of Elastia Crow. Grenth, god of death, compels you. Tell me of Kelak, the Seraph. Why did he come to you? Did he kill you?
He cheated me. Revenge. I wanted revenge. He sought power to protect his queen. So I made that his undoing. Our crew plundered an Orion ship. One of the treasures we found aboard was cursed.
Orion artifacts. Incredibly dangerous. The Priory. Yes, I'm sorry, Priestess Rye. Of course, later.
Speak on, Spirit. How did you seek revenge?
Kellic took the items. He wanted to find a way to protect Kryta from Zaitan. I knew he would only become corrupted. I thought that would be the end of it. But Kellic tracked me down aboard my ship. He demanded that I remove the curse. I could not. He was slaughtering my crew. I had to stop him. So I lied. With my dying breath, I told him that the only way to remove the corruption is to bathe in royal blood.
By Cormyr's hand, how could you do that? He'll go after Queen Jenna.
What do I care? The Queen did nothing to help my starving crew, or save us when risen ships attacked us on the high sea. My vengeance will be complete when Kellic destroys that which he was once sworn to defend.
Begone, foul, vicious spirit. Alastia Crow, I release you into the arms of Grenth. Go and beg mercy from the Prince of Frost and Ice.
Thank you, Priestess. Come on, Josir. We have to alert Captain Thackeray right away.
Okay, so we can leave this instance, and I'm assuming we have to go back to my home instance. I assume correctly.
Can't allow anything to happen to Queen Jenna. She's the last of the royal line.
Perhaps not the last, but you're right. Without Queen Jenna, we'd lose our treaty with the Char.
More than that. Without Queen Jenna, the nation will lose hope. It would be the end of Kryta.
Captain Thackeray, I'm glad you're here. We've got an urgent situation. Kellic's been corrupted by Orion artifacts. The pirate Alastia told him that the Queen's blood will cure the corruption.
Duena's mercy. I have to protect the Queen. We can't let him near her.
I think the undead are following him because he has the artifact. As long as he's out there, they'll be right on his heels.
We don't have much time. The undead mob he's leading is just getting bigger. Kellac's growing more dangerous by the second.
We can't just think of the Queen. We have to think of Kryta. If we just defend her, Logan, Kellic will destroy every town, from Lion's Arch to Divinity's Reach.
You're right. Damn it. But when it comes to my duty to the Queen... Well, never mind. I'm listening. What's the plan?
It's time to assault Kellac head-on. In the Vigil, we swear an oath to stand between the darkness and the light. The only way to be sure is to face this threat directly. Advocate, join us. You'd make a fine member of the Vigil, and I'd be proud to fight by your side.
Don't be thick-headed, Hiroki. Knowledge is power. The Durman Priory's research is conclusive. The Advocate would be much better suited among our scholars. Come, Advocate. We can use the Mortis Verge enchantment to protect the Queen, and neutralize this threat intelligently.
Kellic has two things on his side. An army of undead, and complete insanity. We have to use cunning, lure him in, and then trick him into destroying himself. The Order of Whispers wants you on our side, Advocate. All you have to do is say the word.
All right, everyone. Give me a moment to discuss my options with Captain Thackeray, and then I'll let you know how I'm going to proceed.
Okay, so at this particular point of the game, you will be deciding which of the three orders you will be joining, which will affect the next couple of chapters of the personal story. From this point onwards, after this chapter, regardless of your race, you'll be following the same story based on the choice that you made here. So there will be 3 storylines, and all the races will be playing their particular storyline for their order from this point onwards. So as I mentioned earlier, I'll be going with the Vigil.
Hi there. How are you doing?
Okay, talk to the representatives of the order you prefer and choose their plan. Okay, so I'm going to go speak to Hiroki. I'd like to join the vigil. And that finishes this particular part. And I'm not going to change to this scepter.
What to do now?
And I wanted to check what happens to this dagger when I level up. And I feel like it has increased. Was it 33, 21, 21? I cannot remember. I should have paid attention, actually. I'm going to make a note quickly. I'll probably level up after this. If this is supposed to grow with me, I want to see. I want to keep track of that growth. This is my baby now. Right, so we need to go back to the throne room. And this, I believe, is the last part of this chapter.
Good to see you, recruit. It's an honor to have you among the vigil.
I'm proud to be part of the Order. What's our strategy?
Stand the line, defend the Queen, destroy Kelak and the army that follows him.
Vigil soldiers will make all the difference. Hiroki, on behalf of Queen Jenna and her seraph, I thank you.
Give the Queen our best regards, Captain. But let's be clear. The Vigil fights for more than Queen Jenna, more than Kryta. In the war against the dragons, all Tyrian nations must rise up as one. Only through our combined strength will Tyria defeat Zaitan. Queen Jenna brings peace and hope to her people and to Tyria. May her life be spared, and her kingdom sheltered from Orien evil.
I see that Vigil's dedication to duty is as unwavering as your honor. The Advocate will be right at home in your order.
It's time to defend our home. Today, we defeat Kelek. Tomorrow, Or.
Well said, my friend.
Okay, let's get our autocast up. Need to go speak to the Queen.
Look out!
Your Majesty, Queen Jenna, listen to me. Let me close. I won't hurt you. I just need your blood. This is for Kryta. For Kryta!
Corporal Kelek, stand down. You're not thinking clearly. Drop your weapons and surrender.
No. I need her blood. Royal blood. Don't you understand? It can cure the corruption. Make us all free.
It's not true. Alastia Crow lied to you, Kelek. She did this just to endanger the Queen.
No. No, you're wrong. There has to be a way. Tell me! I'll kill you all to save Kryta. I'll kill you all! No, you won't stop me! For the Queen! Charge!
Okay, so Corporal Killock is, I believe, a champion. You can see here by the border around his profile.
Poor Kelek. His mistakes were rooted in his love for Queen and country.
So many mistakes. Made for all the right reasons. The Queen could have been killed by someone who loved her. Even... I mean, it really makes you think.
It's all right, Logan. The Queen is safe. Focus on the future, and Kryta will stay safe too.
As General Almora says, some must fight so that all may be free. Recruit, you proved your strength and honor today. You should head for the Vigil Chapter House in Lion's Arch. There you'll get your first formal mission for the Order.
I look forward to it, Hiroki. It's time to be part of a bigger world. Logan, are you all right? You seem rattled.
I'm glad Jenna's safe, but I realize now that her safety is temporary. Everything is temporary. Unless the dragons can be stopped. The dragons can't be defeated by one person, or even one nation. There has to be another way. Do you think we can overcome our mistakes, my friend? Make up for the things we've done?
I know we can, Logan. Mistakes make us human. It's rising up again that makes us heroes.
You're right. I've been too focused on keeping the Queen safe. I love being at her side, but maybe that's not where I can best defend her. Or Kryta. An old friend named Kaith asked me to meet her at Lion's Arch. I think I'll take her up on that.
I think that's an excellent idea. I'll see you in Lion's Arch.
Got away!
Okay. And we've got a whole bunch of rewards here. This is the end of the third chapter
All mine.
of the personal story. And as was mentioned in the dialogue during the cutscene, this is where we start spreading our wings and we are going to go out into the world. Now, again, I am level 32, which means I've got a ways to go before I can actually access the next part of the story, which will become available at level 40. And we just switch this off, right? So, Order Neophyte, this is going to be your first mission for the order that you joined. Every order obviously is going to have a different set of missions, and within the next couple of stories there's going to be more choices. But at some point, eventually, all the stories are going to merge regardless of which order you chose. And there's going to be some small differences in the story, but everybody from that point onwards is going to be playing the same story. That's still a ways away. For the time being, your choices are going to dictate the story that you're playing. In any case, as we've come to the end of this particular chapter, I am going to wish all of you a good evening or a good day, depending on where you are. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheerio.